ここ入り口だ。ハイビル。不老中。ベトベト。窓。
Seems Frank left the light on.
あ、そこがフランクの家なんだ。ここね。ベトベト何？
It's like the hive is infected with something, but it's actually the very thing that holds the place together. Strange and ironic. Poor Frank. What a dump.
Maybe they know something about Frank. We could ask them.
The fewer people who know we're here, the better, Marty. Remember, this is hostile territory.
Because we're chickens?
Yeah, but mostly because we're cops.
入ろう。
Well?
Nothing. Nobody's home.
Is Frank on a hot lead right now?
Frank's always on a hot lead. At least he thinks he is.
So?
We'll come back later. He has to come home sometime, right?
You're saying something.
じゃあ。墓場行くか。まあ、ぶっちゃけここが一番気になってたまである。
Cold moonlight, exhumed graves, like in one of Marty's horror movies, but it was real. And you could see that whoever was behind the missing bodies would stop at nothing, not even the wrath of the dead. I had chills down my spine, and I saw Marty choke on his words too. And let's face it, that rarely happens. The only thing that looked worse than the cemetery was that old bug we suspected was Uncle Joe.
アンクル・ジョーって名前出てきてたね。わお。
Sir? Are you okay?
Do I look like I'm okay, lad? But wait, the hell? What kind of creatures are you?
Excuse me, sir. You're Uncle Joe, I presume. We're from the Clawville Police Department. Can you tell us what happened to you?
I can, but why should I?
Because we're asking nicely?
What? Ha! The police didn't give a shite about us. Now suddenly they want help. Just bugger off, will you?
Sir, we just...
Are you deaf, lad? Look around if you want, but don't bug me anymore. Fuck my head. Oh.
Sir, stay here, please. We might have some more questions.
Where the buzzing hell would I go, eh? We're in a graveyard at the end of the world. Crazy chickens.
Okay.
かわいいうなり声。アンクル・ジョー。あ、クロービル教の信条に基づき昆虫が埋葬される巣箱で、ただ一つの墓地で墓掘りと管理を務めるヒラタムシ。シデムシって書いてあるけど、私虫詳しくないっす。で、変わり者でおそらく大酒飲みだろうが信頼できそうではある。彼が動物嫌いなのは理解できる。あ、ここにいるわ、アンクル・ジョー。墓地。掘り返された墓。
This is fresh. The ground is still wet.
For the wild ones, creepy to think that this happened so recently.
Yeah, the old man might have something useful to tell us about it.
アンクル・ジョーに尋ねる。
What's this?
外側にある破片をスタート位置のピースの隣まで動かし、即席のジグソーパズルを完成させよう。はあ、勝負。勝負って何？時間制限でもあるの？これがベースね。うん、1リッター。 うん。むずっ。なんかのというか、飲み物の瓶っぽくはあるね。1リッター。やばい、こういうの苦手なのかも。これ虫だな、なんか。こうか。うん。なんだ？この絵も違うしな。これも違うよね。これか。違う。あれ、ここに来るのがわかんないわ。これだ。こう。違う。先っぽ。先っぽは触覚探すか。で、こう。こう。あれだよね。あ、こうか。うん。
Let's see.
Distant light. What does that mean? A brand, a place?
Let's ask the old man and see.
Excellent idea.
ディスタントライトという地名が書かれた瓶の破片。
Even the moon seems bigger and more cryptic here.
I think it's for dramatic effect.
What?
You know, like in the movies and stuff. It adds to the drama, the mystery, the tension.
This isn't a movie, Marty. This is real.
Is that so? I mean, are you really sure?
なんかサニー変な声っていうか泣くのが今回多い気がするな。
Poor guy. This shack could collapse at any moment.
I guess he takes his job seriously if he's willing to live here.
I know someone who lived at his workplace for weeks and was so cute and clumsy and trying to hide it. Of course, everyone knew about it, but no one said anything because they felt so sorry for the poor guy. I remember the first time I saw his drying clothes in the bathroom.
Marty.
You even wrote not working on the toilet cubicle and used it as a closet.
Marty?
Oh, and when Monica came in early and caught you building a bed out of old case files?
Marty?
Not even a bed, more like a nest.
Marty!
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Jeez, but it's so good.
いいね。あ、なんか、もう一個ある。気味の悪い煙
What's with
突。
the big chimney?
I think I know what it is. You know, Marty, most insects are incinerated.
Ah, I see. But what about all these graves?
More and more of the insects are converting to the common Clawvillian faith, Marty. Our client and her husband are like that.
They feel like they'll fit in better that way?
Well, that could be one reason, or something else entirely.
Are you suggesting another conspiracy?
No, not yet, but we have to keep our options open.
いる？あ、いるわ。
Are you looking forward to swinging around in one of these?
I know you're just pulling my leg, but I'm really thinking that after this is over, I'll just buy a little farmhouse and sit on a porch and wait for the old Reaper.
Come on, you're not that ancient. I mean, how old are you? 60, 70, something?
Asshole, I'm only 50.
Yeah, sure. You're 50 like I'm 25.
Then let's keep it that way. I'm 50, you're 25, so I can call you boy and you can call me sir.
Yes, sir.
Stupid boy. No wonder he doesn't trust animals. I don't trust them either. I think we should show him something. Maybe a few well-thought-out questions might help us here.
消えた死体。
The bodies that were taken, you said they were just buried?
I buried them myself, yes. They were fresh as yesterday's snow.
Goodness, hairy, feathery, scaly skies. Why would anyone need two fresh corpses?
I don't know. Maybe they'll eat them.
Don't be ridiculous, Joe.
Well, I was just saying what came to me mind.
How many bodies have gone missing recently?
Including those?
8体。
8, if I'm counting right.
Melandra said 6.
Hmm.
Since
Who it
then,
did?
there's 2 more.
That's 8.
That's 8, yes, thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.
Thanks to you too, Uncle Joe.
You're welcome, lads.
さて。
We found this piece of glass here. Can you tell us anything about it?
The last time I saw it, it was part of a huge bottle I got it on the head with.
So they hit you with a bottle which shattered.
You must be some kind of super cop to put that picture together. You know, bugs' heads are pretty hard. Mine especially.
Oh, yeah, we put it together. Literally.
What do you want me to say? I got slammed, and when I woke up, 2 more graves had been robbed. That's the story.
The attackers were from the hive?
You mean they were insects? Yeah.
And do you know who they were?
Oh, of course. While they were beating my head, we had quite a nice chat. I even invited them in for tea.
Okay, I see. Well, is that all you can tell us?
Oh, you're the detectives, aren't you? Do I have to do everything for you?
Good point.
Shut up, Marty.
Distant light.
On the bottle it said, distant light. What does that mean?
Oh, good heavens, Lord of eternal light, help me.
A little more specific?
Ah, you know what? Forget the whole thing. This little injury is nothing. And the dead, well, they're dead anyway, aren't they? They don't care. Why bother?
Excuse me?
Look, forget it. go back to town. Tomorrow is a new day and everything will go on, am I right?
You lost me, pal.
Just leave me alone, okay?
Just relax, my friend, relax. Tell me, what's the distant light? And why does it bother you so much?
No, just please leave me. Go back to where you came from.
Look, we need your help. Someone's in a lot of trouble, and we fear the entire hive may be in danger.
What do you know of danger, huh? The distant light. There. That's where you'll find the danger you seek.
So it is a place.
Not a place, the place. The hive's darkest lair where evil lies. A place where a reputable bug like me would never set foot.
Yes, we can see that you're a decent bug. That's why we need your help. What do we need to know about this place?
I'm gonna get killed for this, okay?
We're not gonna let that happen.
That's easy for you to say.
We're doing this for all our sakes. The whole city, animals and insects alike.
Oh, all right. All right. I'll show you where to find the place. But there's something else you should know.
What's that?
The distant light is not just a place, and it's not even just a gangster's joint. That place is the lair of the Great Web.
The Great Web? You mean the Great Web? I thought it was...
A nanny's tale. I wish it was.
So the Spider Queen is real, huh?
And if she is behind the body snatching, then may the Lord of Light have mercy on us all.
Damn.
Well, what do you say, Sonny? It's been a long time since we've been on such an exciting date together.
That was well done.
What?
The way you handled that guy, the way you calmed him down, that was really good. I couldn't have done that better myself.
Hey, thank you. That's pretty rare for you, Boss Bird. I'm so moved, I don't know what to say.
Okay, shush, Marty. Don't get used to it.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Joe.
Speaking of Her Majesty...
Look, lads, you don't look like complete bird brains.
Thank you, I guess.
Believe me, it's better for me and for you if we don't continue this conversation.
この人に対してはどういう選択肢がいいんだろう。まあ一旦これで。
I understand you're scared, but fear has no place here. You need to help us.
I need to help. You animals are just rushing in here and we need to jump when you whistle, right? Well, you locked us up behind these walls. So bugger off.
Hey! You misunderstand us, pal. I mean, you have to help us because it's for the good of the city. What's more, it's for the good of the hive and all the insects. We're investigating missing insects for the love of the wild ones.
Okay. Well, chickens. There's a little rhyme or reason to that.
Finally. Thank you.
But if you want to poke around the Queen, you can already rent yourselves a grave here. I can show you a nice plot if you like.
Look, old man, we've dealt with all sorts of shady lowlifes before. What makes this person so special?
Oh, she's not a person, son. She is the web itself. She feels every little move in the hive from her throne.
Wow, this is getting more interesting. I like her.
Marty, please.
結局場所を教えてもらった？どこだ？ディスタントライト、これか。悪名高いバーで噂が本当なら巣箱最大の犯罪ネットワークの中心地だ。グレートウェブ。グレートウェブのルーツはクロウビル早々期にあり、種族分離法や巣箱の囲い込みよりもはるか昔に遡る。 だが今ではグレートウェーブは巣箱で起こる不審な出来事のほぼ全てを監督する組織として知られている。創設初期には違法な花の蜜をベースにしたアルコール飲料を流通させていたが、活動内容は次第に闇に覆われ、危険に満ちたものへと変わっていった。現時点で俺たちが知る限り、組織の活動にはゆすり、政治及び警察の汚職、みかじめ料の取り立て、誘拐臓器売買、経済捜査が含まれる。都市伝説ではこのギャングを率いる雲の女王、コードネームゼナイダの女王とされているが、彼女が実在するのか、それとも象徴の類である架空の存在なのかはわからない。ゼナイダ。会いたくはないが、楽しみでもある。次ここ行くのかな。ディスタントライト。移動するか。いいんだよね。移動しちゃって。
Just
どうした？
one more thing, lads.
Yeah.
Cremation or burial?
I'm sorry, what?
If they kill you here in the hive, what would you like? Cremation or burial?
Well, Marty's bulletproof, and I'll probably just turn to dust on the spot, but thanks for thinking of us, Joe. Means a lot.
このさ、ジョーがさ、まあジョーだけじゃないのかもしんないけどさ、喋ってる時にさ、そう、カチカチカチカチっていう虫のさ、音が耳元ですんのよ。ちょっと YouTube だとちっちゃくて聞こえないかもしんないけど、ゾワッとすんだよね。聞こえた、ちょっと黙ってるから聞こえたら、聞こえるといいな。
Oh, come on, you big eggs. It's no big deal.
Have a good one, old bug. So, head to the distant light?
Or we just go home and call it a day while we still can.
You don't really mean that.
No, not really.
Well, then why are we still running our beaks? We need to go.
You got that right, partner.
新しい場所。これだ。ディスタントライト。ここでここでオープニング？蜘蛛の巣だ。かっこよ。左上雲の女王っぽいな。
The distant light. Inviting for the locals, I'm sure. But it makes my comb crawl just to look at that collapsing neon sign. Could this be the last light we'll see? Or the light at the end of the tunnel? Still, there's nothing we can do. The trail drew us here like insects drawn to the flame. We have to find out who's running this place and what she has to do with the disappearance of the bodies.
Oh, shit. I didn't bring Bertha. We might need her here.
Your shotgun would only cause more trouble, believe me. This is not the Hive it used to be, pal. Things have changed.
Oh, clucking hell. I feel like everyone's staring at us.
Well, they probably are. You remember the rules, right?
Yeah, I remember. No looking up, no looking down, no looking anywhere. We should have come with paper bags on our heads.
If we're lucky, we won't be here long. But we need to talk to whoever's pulling the strings.
The strings?
I mean, the Spider Queen.
Ah, we're so gonna die.
Let's hope not.
So what happens now?
I guess we need to ask the locals where to find her.
Ah, great plan. Go ahead, take the glory.
You're not much help today, Big Bird.
But I am amazing company.
Huh, sure.
そんな実在するかどうかも、その巣箱の外には聞こえてこない雲の女王の居場所を地元住民が知ってるかな。ディスタントライト。女王と話す方法を見つけろ。あとなんか他にもあるっぽいな。なんだ？あ、これか。これをまたなんか新しい場所が。いや、特にだな。この黄色いマークは何だろうね。まあ、いっか。ベトベト。
What is that stuff the insects use to hold their buildings together?
I'm sure there's a scientific name for it, but on the street, it's just called the goo. It's flexible, yet almost unbreakable. It's used to hold buildings together when they're falling apart.
And some buildings are built entirely of that stuff.
Very rarely. It's an extremely difficult and valuable material to produce.
They say that under the jungles of Torogo, whole cities are made of it.
It's just a legend, Marty. Don't believe everything you read in your magazines.
ベトベト。生産が困難な希少物質。生産してんだ。まあ今言ってた通りだね。地下が存在する。
Sometimes I think it's the neon lights that hold this town together.
What? Are you okay?
I mean, if the last neon light goes out, it's all over. This whole mess just collapses.
Listen to me, Marty. I'm the depressed cop, okay? And one is more than enough. So you better get your crazy optimistic self working again, because I think that's what's holding this town together, not neon lights.
That was genuinely nice of you, Sonny. Thanks.
You see? That's what I'm talking about. That is you. Let's keep it that way.
Okay. Sonny.
Hey, don't push it.
これちょっとさ、カラーで見たくない？あ、こんな感じなんだね。で、ベトベトってこんな色なんだ。これスズメバチっぽいね。いや、カラーもいいな。
Do you hear that? The collective buzzing of thousands of insects.
What are you thinking, Boss Bird?
I don't know. I feel like I smell something in the air. Smoke and flames.
Are you seeing the future? Or smelling it?
I hope not.
Yeah, me too.